all seen anime shows with characters that can fight almost anybody, characters who can knock people out with a single punch, characters who can fly and even become gods. They're simply too powerful for their own good. In today's video, we're gonna go through the top 10 anime main characters that are well beyond god level. Before we get into the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button to ensure you will not miss any videos in the future. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 10. Daily Life of the Immortal King. Topping off the list, we are going to talk about the tale of Wang Ling. Wang Ling is a quiet person who is focused on fitting in and not standing out. He tries to stay out of danger, but he always finds a way to become involved, and he has quietly saved the world on several occasions. With his immense power, Wang Ling is far more powerful than Wukong. That is also why he is known and lurking as the king. He has the ability to one-shot anyone. As a cultivation genius who has achieved a new realm every 2 years since he was a year old, Wang Ling is a near invincible entity with powers far beyond his control. If you're a person who always likes to work on the sidelines and have the courage to face challenges head on, this anime is surely binge-worthy. Number 9. Spirit Blade Mountain. In the anime Spirit Blade Mountain, a dreadful event was prophesied to occur long ago in Kyushu's 9 provinces. At the same time, a kid named Oriku was born in a remote village in the Soke region, as though affected by the event. Oriku is the main character. He possesses a special soul that appears once in 1,000 years. He is the Reichenhag clan's legacy disciple. Oriku is a brilliant thinker with a razor-sharp mind. The cultivation techniques have been lost through the ages because of the prophecy, and other cultivation techniques are less successful due to his unique spirit. The anime starts off with a good old examination arc, and our main protagonist Oriku decides to take the exam to become the greatest sage. Overall, it's an amazing anime with a very unique story that will surely entertain you. Number 8. Humanoid Monster Bem. Even though the title of the anime is a bit peculiar, fret not, because the MC in this anime is quite wholesome. Bemu is one of the main protagonists and leader of the 3 other MCs in the anime. He's a monster that has the goal of becoming a human. Bemu believes that if he helps humanity defeat the monsters, he will be able to convert into a human one day. As a monster, he is capable of numerous feats that mortals might only dream of. If you're a fan of monsters and also a fan of good morality, I think you might want to give this anime a shot. Number 7. Gin no Guardian. SAO fans, you might want to give this anime a shot. This anime is about a boy named Sugen Riku, who attends a prestigious private academy, being a school for the rich and elite. The phrases rich and elite do not relate to Sugen. In fact, he has to work in many part-time jobs to pay for his tuition. You might be wondering how the MC obtained his abilities. Well, as he was playing an RPG game, his in-game lover was abducted, and he was abruptly thrown into the RPG game to save her. If you love Kirito, leveling up and getting stronger, fret not, here's the anime for you. Number 6. Heroic Age. The concept of the story is based on series from Greek mythology, particularly those of Hercules, the main character, and his 12 labors. Many of the other characters are likewise based on mythological individuals from Greek mythology. The show takes place in a futuristic world ruled by a few races or tribes with interstellar travel capabilities. The storyline follows the adventures of the spaceship Argonaut and its crew in search of a solution to the universe's problems. The ship is carrying Dianila, a young human clairvoyant princess, on a journey to discover the human race's mythical savior. This messiah is anticipated to aid humankind in its fight against the Silver and Bronze tribes, who are hell-bent on annihilating humankind. If you're a fan of space combat and sci-fi, this is a must-watch. Number 5. Tales of Zestiria, the X. Coming into the fantasy era, there are surely characters that touch the realm of gods. The Seraphim, a race of supernatural beings that bestow gifts on humankind in exchange for prayers, is mentioned in the celestial records. Shepherds are those who have been anointed with the power to communicate with these spirits. Zore is a young human who has spent his entire life in the village of Elysia, living in peace with the Seraphim. Fascinated by the legends surrounding the celestial records, he visits some nearby ruins with Mikleo, his childhood Seraphim companion, in hopes of learning more about the Seraphim's history with humanity. The plot begins when the two of them decide to go to a historical site and are approached by a young woman who claims that their planet is in danger. If you're into isekais and shonen anime, this is surely going to hit your sweet spot. Number 4. Utawarerumono. This anime is all about swords and katanas, with a dash of magic thrown in for good measure. The story begins when a girl named Ururu discovers a wounded man in the woods, and then she decides to name him Hakoro. While the villagers have huge ears and tails, Hakoro's distinguishing physical feature is that he has neither ears nor tails, instead opting for a mask that he cannot remove. He becomes a part of the life of the villagers, and a revolution against the despotic emperor of the lands break out, bringing the war to his new home. Hakoro must do everything in his power to save the villagers and the village. The anime story, setting, and mood are all incredibly healthy and distinctive, which has piqued the interest of many people, which is why I would highly recommend you watch it. Number 3. Noragami. On the third spot, we have Noragami. If you look in the correct area in a hurry, you might find a weird phone number handwritten in red. You will hear a young man announce himself as the Yato god if you dial this number. Yato is a minor god and self-proclaimed delivery god, who aspires to be worshipped by millions of people. However, without a single shrine devoted to his name, his ambitions are unlikely to be accomplished. He spends his days doing odd chores for 5 yen each, until his weapon partner becomes tired of his ineffective master and abandons him. The story begins when a girl named Hiyori Iki decides to bump into Yato and changes his life forever. This anime is highly recommended for those who are new to anime. It has a wonderful tale, and believe me when I say that Yato, the funny deity, has a few surprises up his sleeve. Number 2. Persona 4, the animation. The Persona series has quite the main characters, but Yu Narukami is a tad bit different from the rest. Yu Narukami relocates to Inaba, an average village, where he soon makes friends with bumbling transfer student Yosuke Hanamura, lively Chie Satonaka, and attractive heiress Yukiko Amagi. On cloudy days, shortly after Yu's arrival, a series of strange homicides begin. The story begins when Yu tries to watch the most recent murder victim on the Midnight Channel again, only to discover that he can enter the TV and travel to another realm populated by shadows. If you're a fan of the previous Persona games, you will love this anime. Number 1. Noein, to your other self. Finally, we have Noein. In the story, 4 buddies decide to put their courage to the test at their neighborhood cemetery during their last summer of elementary school. Haruka Kaminogi makes one final attempt to free Yu Goto from his overbearing mother before the test begins. Haruka had a bizarre vision of blue snow, followed by the presence of an intimidating silver-haired guy while doing so. Haruka and her friends later had a similar vision in a cemetery, before attempting to flee what they believe are ghosts. The story follows as Haruka and the gang are attacked by a group of dragon soldiers who are looking to secure Dragon Torque. The dragon soldiers and Haruka are both taken aback when they learn that the Dragon Torque is none other than Haruka herself. The story is so unique and awesome that even the toughest shells are sure to crack. With that, we have reached the end of the video. Do you agree with our list? Let us know in the comments below. If you wish to see more videos like this, subscribe to our channel and press that bell button to get an update every single time we upload a new video. Make sure to like this video and share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time.